Hi, this is Jaya. Today we shall see the summary of Death of the Bird by A.D. Hope. We know very well that A.D. Hope is an Australian poet and his poems are really famous all over the world and much read poems. And his poem is Death of the Bird. We shall see stanza by stanza. For every bird, there is this last migration. We know migration means the movement of birds or even human beings from one place to another place in search of livelihood. Like birds will, here since it's a bird, we will talk about the birds itself. Birds will migrate from one place to another place. When winter starts, they go to a place where there is summer. And generally this will be from crossing one hemisphere to another hemisphere. And since A.D. Hope is an Australian, we can take it as the birds are migrating from Australia to England and from England to Australia. So here the bird is speaking to us. It's saying for every bird there is this last migration. So last migration means we can understand that this bird knows that it is nearing its end. It is aged and it knows that this must be the last migration for it. And she says that this migration, that is this last migration, is there for each and every bird. And next line, once more the cooling air kindles her heart. So the moment the winter starts, her heart is starting to getting flourished with many memories, with a warm passage to the summer station. So it's longing to go to the place where it is summer, that is to the other place where she lived 6 months back. Love pricks the course and lights across the chart. So there are beautiful memories connected with the other place also where she lives half of the year every year. And now we'll go to the next paragraph. Year after year, a speck on the map divided by a whole hemisphere summons her to come. So she says that every year the seasons make her to travel from one hemisphere to another hemisphere. So her life, just like how the earth is divided into two hemispheres, her life is also divided in two places where she spends 6 months in one place and 6 months in the other country. And season after season, sure and safely guided, going away she is also coming home. This is a beautiful line. Going away she is also coming home. So every season after season, like once the winter starts, she goes to a place where the summer is there. And the bird says going away she is also coming home, meaning the birds have two homes. One is the home in which she is staying now, and of course she is going to go to the other place which is also a home. So when she is going away from her home, she is also going to her home only. So this idea is expressed in this line. And in the next stanza, and being home, memory becomes a passion with which she feeds her brood and straws her nest. And she says the moment when they go to the other home, memories all come back to her mind, what happened the previous years, and thinking about all those memories, beautiful memories, she feeds her children and she starts making her new nest. Aware of ghosts that haunt the heart's position and exile love mourning within the breast. The bird says it is not just the happy memories, even a broken heart, a broken love, all that also comes back to its mind. Next stanza. The sands are green with a mirage of valleys. The palm tree casts a shadow not its own. Down the long architrave of temple or palace blows a cool air from moorland scraps of stone. So as they pass, the birds all, they cross the valleys, they cross a palm tree which are so very tall that they shadows do not even fall down, and because they're so straight and erect, down the long architrave of temples. So they cross temples, they cross palaces, and the cool air keeps blowing on them. They enjoy all that and they keep flying. They cross to go to their home. And day by day the whisper of love grows stronger. So as they keep on flying and flying and flying, the whisper of love for the place which they stayed 6 months ago, and thinking about the warmth they are going to enjoy because summer season will be there, so that goes stronger in their mind, and that delicate voice more urgent with despair. So that only makes them to keep flying as fast as they can, because the voice which is calling them to their home is so strong. Custom and fear constraining her no longer. There is no custom or any fear which stops her from not traveling. Drives her at least on the vast leagues of air. So she keeps passing the air to reach her home. a vanishing speck in those inane dominions, single and frail, uncertain of a place, alone in the bright host of her companions, lost in the blue unfriendliness of space. And suddenly she says there is a speck which just vanishes in that place, dominions, and now she feels that she is alone and frail. Sudden weakness overcomes her, and she is not certain about her place, where she is traveling, because so long actually she is traveling along with her companions, all going to their other home. But suddenly she feels very weak, and she feels she is alone, though she is in a host of her companions, and she feels that she is lost in that unfriendliness of space, because she is traveling in space like how an aeroplane travels, just the way all the birds are traveling. But suddenly she feels that that the space is not friendly with her, it is not allowing her to fly anymore. She's finding it difficult, because so long she was just gliding through very beautifully, but suddenly she finds that the surrounding environment is very unfriendly to her. She feels it close now, so she understands that her life has come to a close, the appointed season. So this is her appointed season, so this is the last season. She knew when she was flying itself, before she could start a flight, that this may be the last season, but now she knows very well that this is the appointed season, and the invisible thread is broken as she flies, and this invisible thread is the life in her, and as she is flying, the life goes out of her suddenly, without warning, without reason. It did not give her any warning, and she doesn't know any reason, only that she is aged, and the guiding spark of instinct wink and dies. So the guiding spark, that is the life which was in her, just winks and dies. And last paragraph, stanza. Try as she will, she's trying to get back her life, but the trackless world delivers. So the world delivers what has to be delivered to her. No way, the wilderness of light, no sign. So she is not able to see, the light goes off from her eyes, there is no sign for her. Immense complex contours of hills and rivers, she is not able to see anything. Mock a small wisdom with a vast design. So the whole world, her small wisdom, because she was longing to go back to her, and she was thinking about the previous years, lovely moments, the sadness which she crossed, everything, and she thought she will have another season. She thought this will be the last season, but even that was not there. So that is what means by small wisdom of her longingness, because the world is large, and so the world laughs at her small wisdom. And then the final stanza, the darkness rises from the eastern valleys, and the winds buffet her with a hungry breath. So now she is not flying, but the winds are carrying her with a hungry breath, because they know this is a dead bird. And the great earth with neither grief nor malice, and this earth, it does not mourn because she is dead, or it is not against her, nothing is there, receives the tiny burden of her death. So from the sky, as she is flying, her life goes out, and she falls on the earth dead. The poem ends here. And though this is about a poem, many critics have said it is also about the migrating people, how they long to come back to their home, but life has its own span of time, which does not give all human beings to enjoy or rejoice what they really want to do, in spite of being aged. And age is something which is common to all living creatures. So there are many criticism about that. I wanted you to read this poem, that is why I downloaded it. I hope you would have enjoyed it. Please like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and encourage me. Thank you.